show how much we appreciate you and how much we thank you. Your first or your next, because it's not your first. Your next drink will be on me.
Scotty, 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 Scotty.
This round's on Scott Davenport. Bellarmine's coach celebrated a big win, huge win, by buying a round at Shenanigans last night, and for good reason. The team won its first conference title as a D1 school. The coach of the hour, the coach of the day, the coach of the year maybe joins us now. Thanks, Coach, for being here.
That's those players. That's not me. That's those players.
Well, Coach, more than 6,000 fans packed Freedom Hall to cheer on you and the Knights. You were pretty emotional after the game, but you said the locker room was spectacular.
The locker room was long after the game. They had the trophy. First of all, they stormed the court. Thank you. But you have the trophy presentation, the all-tournament team, the runner-up team honored, etc. Then the cutting down of the nets, and it's one person at a time. And then that family time. The locker room was long after the game. My coaching career is one of the most powerful locker rooms I've ever been in my life for this reason. Not one player talked about himself. They celebrated each other. Our student managers, they call them BMA, Bellarmine Manager Association, the assistant coaches, the trainer, the strength coach. Not one guy said, look what I did. And it was the emotion in that locker room. These tough guys that you saw out there playing last night, they were brought to tears. We all were. It was real.
What's that like as a coach?
It's the greatest emotional paycheck. And the reason it's an emotional paycheck, because you can cash those a lifetime. You stand back and you watch them. You've pushed them, you've pushed them, you've pushed them, and you've supported them, and you see them achieve, and you stand back and you embrace that. But to hear them talk about each other like that, when they're 40, they're not going to talk about that shot you made or the steal you got on defense. They're going to talk about that locker room.
Absolutely. Well, of course, Coach, Bellarmine is ineligible for the NCAA tournament because of its transition from D1 to D2. I know we're not telling you anything you don't know. Many say it's not fair. There's even a proposed rule change. Tell us more about that and the possibility of other postseason tournaments, Coach.
There is an upcoming vote. It's gone through the channels, and it was originated by the SAC, the Student Athlete Advisory Committee nationwide, to reduce that to 2 years. This would be the end of our second year. But as it stands right now, we are eligible for the NIT, which is controlled totally by the NCAA. We're eligible for the College Basketball Invitational, which will be held entirely in Daytona Beach, Florida, and the College Basketball Classic, which is put on by the College Basketball Insiders. Time will tell. Time will tell, but we will play again.
So the trophy has already made its way around town. Kearns Corner last night, Frankfurt this morning, and now WDRB Studios. You showing that bad boy off, huh, Coach?
And I think I'll take it home. It needs to be a little more TLC tonight, a little polishing. No, it's been again, this is about the players.
Yeah.
This is about the players. If each one of them wanted to take it to their dorm room, they can take it. It'd be good with me. It takes everybody, and I want to publicly say again to those people in Freedom Hall last night, thank you. I have talked and talked and talked the last 2 years. Last year was COVID, we understand. That our players had never experienced Freedom Hall. They have now. And I want to thank the people. You all were absolutely extraordinary, and we appreciate it.
Coach, it's been fun to watch. Everyone's rooting for you. I can't wait to see what's next. Thanks so much, Coach, for your time this afternoon.
Thank you.
You can read more about Bellarmine's win and the big celebration right now on WDRB.com.